So by the way, for those of you that I have not met, my name is Todd. I'm broadcasting from Southern California, about 1 hour north of San Diego. And tonight we are here to talk about the launch that our company is doing. Again, we are an 8-year-old company, debt-free, paid out millions of dollars in commissions in 52 different countries. And we are launching something brand new. And it's an industry that's exploding in growth. That's the Forex industry right now. People are pouring into that space. However, if you look at a lot of the companies that are out there, it's, company put together in someone's basement and their buddy Bob's maybe teaching the strategies. We saw a massive opportunity to bring credibility, sustainability to this space. We're excited about what we're doing. We're going to be kind of telling you about the history of our company, but at the moment, any one of you can get positioned for free in front of this next major growth that we are launching as a company. And we're going to kind of walk you guys through, again, why we're pretty fired up about that. Now, as a company, we want to go out there and show people that a better life requires a better way. Our company was founded by David Hart. He was a finalist for Entrepreneur of the Year, Inc. magazine. Been setting records in business his entire life. We have a beautiful home office in Southern California where we've got customer service in multiple languages. Again, debt-free, paid out, the commissions and, millions of commissions in 52 different countries. Every week, the paychecks go out like clockwork. It's a well-run company. We built our company in the travel space. Of course, travel happens to be the single largest industry in the world. And we've gone out and done things in that space that no company has ever done in our industry, period. Not if, not maybe. Documentation beats conversation. Again, we are pretty unique in that space. And what's excited people is that, number one, we help people save up to 70% off of travel. A lot of companies do that. But we also help people earn free travel, talking actual vacations that people get to go on. We help people get paid while they travel. And to give you an example, that if you're a member with our company, once every 6 months, you can go on a trip just like you see here on the screen. This is Pueblo Bonito Resort at Sunset Beach, one of the nicest resorts in the entire planet, right on the ocean. You can Google this place. It'll blow you away. And you can go down there for 7 nights, 8 days, once every 6 months for cero dinero, zilch, nada, goose egg. It translates in every language. And we have 2,000 resorts just like this all over the entire planet. We have our world tours that we do. We're going to the Wynn and Las Vegas, October 1st through the 4th. We got people coming in from everywhere. At the Wynn, these rooms go for over $600 per night. Our people are there for a 4-day experience for $199. And the accommodations are just the beginning of the actual experience. It's bringing like-minded people together that creates this experience that you cannot buy online. And again, we're going to be doing these all over the world. And so this is what's growing our company. This is why we've gotten so big. Now, when you travel to another country, the first thing you typically do is exchange your money for the currency of that country. That's known as foreign exchange. And so when you talk about the Forex market, it's actually a travel-related industry. So we're in the largest industry in the world, travel, and we're now going into the largest financial industry in the world, which again is a travel-related industry. Now, this is an industry, by the way, that is 20 times the size of the United States stock market. Now, we all know how big the U.S. stock market is. It does about 300 billion in daily volume. But if you look at the Forex market, it does 6.8 trillion in daily volume. It's not even close. 20 times the size. The market's open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. But what it does is it gives us the ability to teach people how to make money right off their mobile phone. Meaning you can get involved in our company. You can travel the world for pennies on the dollar, and you can make money from any beach you happen to be sitting on. We call that becoming a travel trader. Some people call it digital nomad, where you can, again, you just travel from one place to the next, making money on your laptop or your cell phone as you go. We call it travel trader. It is a massive, massive trend with the young people today, looking to no longer be chained to a desk like their parents were or grandparents were, but wanting to live life on their terms, wanting to explore the entire planet, do what they want, when they want, make money on their phone when it's convenient for them, not being told what time to show up, et cetera, et cetera. And so we're excited about this. Again, you could be someone that I never want to talk to anybody. I hate people. I'm a hermit. Hey, you don't have to talk to anybody. You don't have to recruit anybody. We can show you how to do that right off the mobile phone. Now, some of you might be thinking, how come I've never heard of the Forex market? You're telling me it's the single largest financial market in the world. I never even heard of it. Well, that's because up until a few years ago, if you didn't have a net worth in the millions, if you could not open a brokerage account with a minimum deposit of $100,000, you could not participate. Today, if you have a mobile phone and $100, you can get involved in this space. But that's where the education comes involved. Again, most people have never heard of the industry, know nothing about it. So how do I make money in it? And that's what we decided to go out and teach people how to do. So we went and contracted one of the best Forex companies on the entire planet. There's a company up in Canada. They have an amazing track record. They actually invest money for wealthy individuals, for large financial institutions. And we contracted them to put together curriculum exclusively for us in the direct selling space. So again, unlike some of the other, things that are going out there where a couple of guys in their basement and their buddy Bob's going to teach the strategies, we went and found people who have true expertise in this particular area. And they put together a program that's going to show you the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. So even if you're an individual that you know nothing about trading, you don't know even where to start, you can't even spell Forex, that's okay. They have a program that's going to take you from zero all the way to how to trade like a pro. So again, so that you can make money anywhere in the world. And I want you to realize that having that skill set today, of knowing how to make money from your mobile phone, anywhere you're at in the world, is more valuable than a basic degree from most universities today. I mean, when you compare the two, I met a lady the other day, she's got a master's in biology, making $14 an hour. And I did a webinar last night with Pastor Mel, you meet him in a moment, and two young guys, 23, living in Ohio, and they're making a bloody fortune trading on their phones. I don't think they ever went to college. And so again, it's the new skill set of today. Again, this is the incredible skill that you can learn that can make you and your family money anywhere in the world, 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. You don't have to be with our company. Once you know how to do it, you can go do it anywhere, anytime. So this is actually an investment in yourself, an investment in your family. I read, by the way, or actually heard an incredible podcast about a week and a half ago. It was a young individual. He's probably 23, 24. And he was delivering food for a living. He got involved with a company selling the same kind of service I'm describing. Him and his partner in the last handful of years have made $10 million selling that particular service. And they happen to sell that service for a heck of a lot more money than what I'm showing you, about 2.5 times as much as what I'm showing you on the screen. But I bring this story up to let you know that there's massive movement, massive numbers of people are looking to enter this particular space, this particular arena. There's obviously some big time money in this arena. And we as a company are not only 8 years old, debt-free, paid out millions of commissions in 52 countries, but teaming up with this company in Canada, we are rolling out a program that is demonstrably and definitively better than most programs that are out there today, and for less money than any of the major competitors out there. So you got a better product for less money from a well-established company. And our service includes everything teaching you what you need to know about becoming pro in this particular marketplace, the foreign exchange. And it does include getting trade alerts on your phone every single day. And so even if you knew nothing, you're going to get the trade ideas right on your mobile phone. We're like, they're buying at this price, selling at that price. Think I'll do the exact same thing, giving you that chance to earn while you learn. Now, you can do the Forex all by itself. You do not have to do the travel. You can do the travel all by itself. You don't have to do the Forex. But a lot of people are going to pair the Forex with one of our travel memberships. You can do the $39 a month, the $69 a month, or the $125 a month. You get to choose which one you want to do. And it now puts you in a position to become a travel trader, where you are now traveling the globe for pennies on the dollar, going to these unbelievable resorts, for $1 per night. I mean, a place where, again, like the Wyndham Desert Blue in Las Vegas, probably the second best swimming pool in all of Vegas. You can go there and you can get a full kitchen, with all the pots, the pans, the toasters, the dishes, dishwasher, washer, dryer. You got a living room, separate bedroom, and you can be there 7 nights, 8 days for $1 per night. And when you get to go to those kinds of places and you can make money on your mobile phone as you're traveling, that's appealing to people in a massive way. And if you wish, you can then also choose to share that information with other people. And you can participate in our 10X compensation program. We call it 10X because we literally pay out 10 times as much as a lot of other companies in our space. And that's not my opinion. That is a fact. And the great thing about numbers is the number is the number, and numbers don't lie. Now, the first thing we did as a company is show people how to get into what we call profitability. So if you get involved with our company, doesn't matter whether you buy the travel product all by itself, the Forex product all by itself, or you buy both together, we can show you, if you go out and share that with 3 other people, how you're going to be earning more than you're spending. So if you share it with 3, it's actually better than free. Now, let's assume that you go out and share it with 4. You got 2 people on your left, 2 people on your right, and you help them get 1 person each. So you have a total of 4 platinum travel traders on your left and 4 platinum and travel traders on your right. That is going to earn you $400 to $700 per month in income. Well, if you can help them get a couple people each, you now have a total of 14 on your left, 14 on your right. You told a few who told a few. You have 14 on the left, 14 on the right. You are now earning minimum 1,500 per month, and you could be earning as much as 2,500 per month. Now, I can tell you that in 99% of the binary compensation programs that are out there, it takes 250 people on the left, 250 people on the right to make 2,000 to 2,500 a month. I just showed you how to make the exact same money with 14 on the left, 14 on the right. That is unprecedented. It has never been done in the history of our industry, showing people with, again, an amazing service. We are better product, less money in both arenas than our competitors out there. And yet we're showing people how to make incredible bill paying money, even with a small team. Just 14 on the left, 14 on the right to tap into 1,500 minimum to 2,500 per month. That changes lives all across the globe. Well, let's assume you go out there and you help 1 or 2 other people in each leg do that what you just did. You just became a 3-star director. Now, again, what was it that you did? You told a few who told a few. You got 14 travel traders in the left leg, 14 platinum travel traders in the right leg, and you are now earning $30,000 to $40,000 per year. You're car eligible. You're driving a BMW, Mercedes, Tesla, Range Rover, whatever that dream car is for you. If you can help 1 more person in each leg do that what you just did. What was it that you did? You told a few who told a few, got a total of 14 in the left leg, 14 in the right leg. You've now helped 2 to 3 people do that in each side of your business, and you are now a 4-star director, making more than the average American worker. You're making $50,000 to $60,000 per year. And if you can help just 1 or 2 more people in each leg do the same thing, you are now in the 6-figure neighborhood, making somewhere between $90,000 and $100,000 per year. Again, there's never been a company in the history of our industry to show people with as few as 100 people in your left leg and 100 people in your right leg how to be in the $100,000 neighborhood. It never happened. Again, 99% of the companies out there, 250 left, 250 right. That's 500 people just to make a couple grand a month. I just showed you 100 left, 100 right, 200 people to be in the 6-figure neighborhood. And what that does for so many people is they see a vision of like, wow, I mean, I don't know if I can go out and get the 10,000, 20,000 people it takes in other companies to become one of those 6-figure earners, but a couple hundred people. I mean, if I go recruit 4, who get 4, I am literally halfway, to a 6-figure neighborhood kind of an income. And so people can see that, that's a small team, that it's something that's doable. It's something that's achievable. And of course, our pay plan doesn't stop there. You can go all the way up to $3,200 a day, $96,000 per month. Here's a quick, a glance at our pay program in a heartbeat. Meaning 100 customers, again, 6-figure neighborhood, 200 customers in each leg, 135,000 per year, 400 customers in each leg, 165,000 per year, 533 customers, you're looking at 212,000. I mean, again, with just as few as 4,000 customers in each leg, just shy of $1 million. I mean, that is unprecedented kind of money for our industry. So we invite you to become a member of our company. A better life requires a better way. We invite you to become a travel trader today. And at the moment, we're doing the official launch in October. Anybody can pre-position for free. Costs nothing to come in, grab a position. No one asks for any financial information. Just your name, your email, grab a spot. And we only have 2 legs. If I recruit 10, I can only have 2 front line to me. Those other 8 people start flowing, down in the form of spillover. And so you don't want to hesitate too long. Now we have people joining every hour on the hour, and you obviously want to maximize your positioning within that particular structure. And so with that, I'm going to kind of bring our presentation to a close. But again, I thank you for tuning in. And I want to bring on a couple of guests that we have here with us today. We have Pastor Mel Keys out of San Antonio, Texas, who is a 2-star director with our company, incredible leader, authored a book. He's been traveling all over the place. We also happen to have Darryl Roberts, a gentleman I met back in 1998. In fact, Darryl's one of those people that he was making like 80 grand a month back in the 90s. I mean, so here's an individual that's done almost everything you can do in our space. He's gotten the cars and the rings and all the accolades, and he's been an interplanetary grand poobah in this company and that company. But more importantly, that him and his wife, Maria, have absolutely just been living the life. They've got 7 amazing children. They're able to do what they want, when they want, with whom they want, because they want. They live in resorts. They visit home. They make incredible money. And again, that's more valuable today, the lifestyle. And that's what people are seeking. It's not always just about having money, but it's about having lifestyle. So Pastor Mel, Darryl, Mr. Darryl Roberts, I appreciate you guys being here. And Pastor Mel, I'm going to go to you first real quick, because we did a webinar last night with a couple of young guys out of Ohio. And these guys were, had learned about Forex. They've been studying on the Forex business, and they're making amazing money just trading right off their phone. And they got pretty excited by the idea of doing that while they travel, which was part of their interest in the company. So maybe kind of share with everybody, some of that, your experience with our company, and some of their thoughts from the webinar last night.
Absolutely, Coach. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
Thank you, man. First, it's always an honor to be with you, spending time breaking bread with all of our P2S, Travorium family all around the globe. Shout out to everybody. It's just incredible, man. I'm sitting here listening to the stuff that you just said that I've been hearing. November for me will be 3 years, and it's just been nothing but a joy. Every experience Kendra and I have had with P2S, Travorium has been favorable. We've seen nothing but progression after progression after progression after progression. And you guys have even seen more than I have. So I'm so overjoyed with it. But I was thinking about what you just said. First, we're in this home-based business section. If you don't have a home-based business right now, I don't know what to tell you. It's imperative. It's not even an option. Just for the fact of all the things that you are able to save because of it, things that you're going to do anyway, regardless of what you have as a lifestyle, you should have a home-based business. And I want to thank you for covering that. And the fact that our home-based businesses has been for 8 years in the sector that I love the most, and that's travel. And, I've talked to a lot of friends, man, you still do? Yeah, I'm not, listen, till the wheels fall off. I'm not going to stop. Travel is not dead, it's sleep, and a resurrection is coming. So we want to be in position, and I can't encourage anybody enough. Get in position for travel, because it's coming back. And when you're with us, the travel that we do, you do 3 things. 1, discount it. And when I say discount, that's with a capital D. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Or it's free, or it's going to pay you. So there's no way to lose with that. Discount it, capital D, free, or your travel's going to pay you. Who doesn't want that? But then, Coach, when y'all shared a prayer come through and a prayer come true about this Forex thing and the conversation we had last night, this is an industry. I'm 52, birthday the end of this month. I didn't know what Forex was until about 2 years ago. I read a bit, but I skipped over that word. I just had no clue till 2 years ago what Forex even was. And probably a whole lot of people don't. It is what it is. But now I know why we did know what it meant. Because when you shared with us, you needed to have a couple of $1 million or even $100,000 deposit to get started. Well, that's probably why I didn't know much about it, right? So the thing of it is, this is a total game changer. For us to be able to go into this industry, set up generational wealth, it's a high income skill set. I believe in school. I believe in education and all of that. But let's not put the cart before the horse. Even while you're going to school and we're sending our young people out, let's get them this high income skill set that they can learn while they're 18, 19, 20, if not even sooner. Because the young men that I was on the phone with, and you guys, I want to thank you and Coach Darryl. Last night we were talking, I was just getting excited hearing the things that they were saying. Here it is, we're now getting ready. We're in position for something that's about to just open up that we were once locked out of. And now we've been slipped the master key to get in a place and to get in position when that was locked out before. We're now in a position where the complexity, it was so complex, even if you wanted to get in, you probably wouldn't understand it. But now they're going to break it down for guys like me on a kindergarten level, where I think I could keep up with that level at least. So I'm very excited about that. And these guys, I don't know them well enough to say what their education is, but I know they're in their early 20s, 22, 23. They're in the music, they're in the rap, they're into studio and all that type of stuff. I don't want to underestimate their education. But the thing of it is, I know this. They told me that he's already had a track record of about 70 plus trades, and 70 of them have been favorable and only 6 of them have been negative. That means almost 70 times he won, 5 or 6 times he's lost. And I heard them talk about turning $100 into more than $20,000. and they've only been in the game for 6 months. So the skill set that they've learned as young men is amazing. So here it is. We got home-based business, we got travel, and we got Forex, man. I don't know what to say. I was doing some reading and listening to some stuff. Shout out to Lion Chaser, my good friend, Minister Dalton. He sent something to me the other day by somebody I follow, but I hadn't seen it. It's by Dr. Lynn Richardson. If y'all haven't heard of her, you should look her up. She's a financial whiz and guru in that. But she said this concerning everything that's going on right now for those of us as we get ready to end the year, come into 2021 by God's grace. Here it is. Here's the position we'll find ourselves in. We're either going to position ourselves to be millionaires, billionaires, or witnesses. And then she asked the question, which one? And you already know where I stand on that. And I hope I know where you stand. So if that's it, let's go, y'all, because we got a lot of ground to cover in a short time to get there. Coach, I want to pass it back on to you, man.
Oh, I love that. Millionaires, billionaires, or witnesses. I watched them do it. I sat there at the sidelines and watched everybody go make all this money. And, you know, and again, you see that every day of the week. But yeah, there's massive movement in the space. You know, we show, as a company, show people how to save money. We show people how to make money. And now we're showing people how to grow money. And that was absolutely amazing last night when they were talking about taking almost no money at all and turning that into, you know, $20,000. And again, you know, there's risk in everything. It's not, I mean, you know, they win some, lose some, but
Absolutely.
that's where the education comes into play. And even when we do the Forex, I mean, we're going to show people how they can do it in the demo mode. They can have, you know, no real money on the line. It's, some people call it paper trading. It's, you know, it's just demo. And that way you get, you know, comfortable, you know, hone your skills, you know, test the trade alerts that are coming. Hey, are these really good trade alerts?
Yes,
are they
sir.
in fact working? Are they in fact profitable? At a point when you're comfortable, maybe you start with just $100.
That's right.
And then, you know, you put a little more money in there and make some money in our pay program. But you know, for some people, I mean, just take the money you make in our pay program and start putting that over there, and some amazing things can happen. So I want to bring in another gentleman here that's been, again, living in resorts, visiting home, you know, just absolutely living the life. I mean, in fact, how many resorts you been in this year, Darryl?
I think about eight or nine or so, plus the countless number of hotels that we took 2-day little jaunts to as well. But a lot of traveling, having fun.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you spent like what, 2.5 months on vacation. We're only, what, 8 months into the year?
I think it's been a little bit more than that. But yeah, if you look at the numbers just of the resort, there's no question about it. And guys, that's made possible because it's amazing company. You know, what we've done is combine two mega industries, obviously the Forex industry, the travel industry. The travel industry already, we are big bosses in. There's no question about it. You join our company, you're going to be taking minimum a couple of these amazing resort trips every single year. So your trips are taken care of once you get started with our company, period, in the store. Your family, your wife, your husband, they're going to love you because you're going to be going to some unbelievable places locally, nationally, or internationally. That is a done deal. It's not the exception to the rule. It is the rule. So that part is already locked and solidified. Now, the second part is the Forex, where Todd is just talking about. So think about that. Traveling and making money. I mean, that's the epitome of what a dream life would be. You get to travel all over the place, beautiful locations, and you get to make money at the exact same time. You know, this is kind of a redo for a lot of people. A lot of people went to school and they got into whatever profession they got into. Some people went and they started doing this. They got a job. You mentioned the lady that has those degrees and she's earning, you know, $14 an hour. Think about this redo. We already learned that we're supposed to go to school. We're supposed to get good grades. We're supposed to, you know, go out and get a job and hopefully have Blue Cross Blue Shield and you know, live the lifestyle, if we will. But unfortunately, something happened along the way. But imagine now you've got a professor that is a multi-millionaire that knows what he's doing. And now he is coming in and going to teach you a skill set, a professional skill set that will last a lifetime, that will show you exactly what to do. They'll show you when to buy, they'll show you when to sell, and then they'll show you when to do nothing. I mean, I can follow those 3 steps. There's no debating that. So this is a skill set. If you want a redo so that you can get those dreams going back again in your heart and your soul and your life and for your family, guys, I'm telling you, there's nothing better out there. Just like we dominate the travel industry, just like we can guarantee you get involved, you're going to be taking a couple of these amazing vacations, get a couple of positions, you're going to be taking a lot more of these vacations every single year. But that's the worst case scenario. Learn this education, and it's going to be huge. I mean, if you look at, from a banking standpoint, and I'm learning more stuff every day, even though we haven't really got the Forex information yet, that the education part. But again, people wonder, well, how did Darryl and Maria do what they do? How do they always seem to know the information? Well, guys, I'm getting educated before we get educated. I'm opening up the syllabus and I'm already looking at it, if you will. And I don't have anything from company. It's just good information out there. But just a simple question, just over the last 10 years, you've had a bank account. All the money that's gone in your bank account over the last 10 years, ask yourself, how much money have you made from the money that's run through your bank account over the last 10 years? Well, 9 out of 10 people are going to have to say zero. They haven't made any money. But at the same time, guess what the banks have been doing? And they're not going to tell you that these guys have already been using your money for Forex, which helps them make billions and billions of dollars. Guys, I'm telling you, it's not fair, but it's about educating yourself, understanding. And that's what I'm most excited about. We're going to give you an education that for $99 a month, that could literally pay off. And, I don't know what word to actually use, but it can definitely build a financial fence around your home that nothing can penetrate. And that's what I'm most excited about. And you're at the genesis. We haven't even launched it yet. You can even sign up for free if you want to, just to get positioned, or you can go take some of the travel deal, one of the positions, and get in the travel portal. And now you can start doing what? Getting your points are adding up. See, in another month or two, or whether it's 4 or 5 months, whether it's another 7 or 8 months, and at some point in time, like Pastor Mel said, guys, traveling ain't going nowhere. We just found out TSA over the holiday, this past holiday, last year was over 2 million people that have come through. Well, just this past weekend, they had a million people that came through airport. Guys, in the middle of a pandemic, again, that you're still hearing about, and it's kind of dissipating. It's not, depending on who you actually believe, but people are fighting to get out of the home and go somewhere. When we go to these resorts, guys, they're full of people. We do our bubble thing and buy our food because we got the kitchens and all of that. You can do that, but we're still away. We're not at home. We're out having fun. We're venturing. We're out walking. We're doing the other different things. So Todd, it's just amazing. The travel industry combined with the Forex industry, do one or the other, or if you're smart, you're going to do both of them. And we're going to show you, if you're going to give us the next 12 to 24 months, I can tell you what, I'm going to learn the skill set. I know Maria is. I know the gentleman on the live with me. We're going to learn the skill set, and we're going to have fun doing it literally all over the world. So Todd, couldn't be more excited about what's happening with this company. Travel, that's already a done deal. We've got the best out there, period. The Forex, there's no question about it. We're going to be tops in that as well. And even if we're just at the close to the top, we're going to change lots of people's lives with this education. The education that can really make a difference in people's lives.
Yeah, unequivocally. And, one final thing I want to talk about is the fact that we're pre-launching, that you can't even buy the Forex service today if you wanted to. It's not available. It won't be available to the beginning of October. And it's ironic. We're at September, what's today's date? September 8th, September 9th, September 8th. And it was exactly 3 years ago, this September 26th, that my wife and I had a similar opportunity. P2S, our parent company, they were launching the travel only division. They were launching this incredible pay program that we have. And, back 3 years ago, it was not available. It was not going to be available to November the 1st. So we could put people in the company for free. They could pre-position, get ahead of this exciting thing that was happening. And come November 1, they'd have a chance, if they wanted to join, to buy the service at that time. And back then, there was no mass movement of people going into a travel company. I mean, travel is huge. Everyone loves to do it. But people weren't flooding into travel companies 3 years ago. Today, people are flooding into Forex companies. I mean, it's crazy, the massive growth that's happening here. But in spite of the fact that we didn't have, everyone looking for a travel company, we went out there and we said, hey, this company, it's established, Mr. David Hart, world-class entrepreneur, chance to position for free in front of something big that's going to happen. I mean, we literally text every single person in our mobile phone. We send a message to every single person we're friends with on Facebook, which is over 4,000 people. I mean, we message anyone and everyone. If we had people, hey, look, if you won't call them, I will. And we went hard for a small moment in time, a 34-day window. The last day of that promotion was Halloween night. And I'll never forget, I'm out with my grandkids, we're trick-or-treating, and I had to sneak away for 2 different calls on Halloween night. Now, but on Halloween night, the last night of the promotion, we had over 480 people join our team that night or that day alone. And when we looked at the totality, I mean, thousands and thousands and thousands of people joined the business. And so when the company said, hey, who wants to, actually buy the service? Plenty of people didn't buy the service, but plenty of people did. And it propelled our volume where we went from 0 to 1-star ambassador. Well, again, remember, ambassador, 6-figure neighborhood, and 1-star is above that. And so we went from 0 to 1-star ambassador virtually overnight. I mean, we never got to do the whole 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. We just kind of whoop, because we took advantage of this small moment in time of extraordinary opportunity. And today, I believe everyone on here has an infinitely better opportunity than we had back then. Because today, the company's in 52 countries, paid out millions in commissions all around the world, beautiful home office, customer service, and all the different languages. I mean, no one thinks, oh my gosh, is P2S going to be here next year? I mean, the company's well founded, and now they're launching this, Forex division. We'll partner with this company up in Canada. There's no doubt Mr. David Hart's going to, pioneer, do innovative things. We've already got things that no other company is currently doing in the Forex arena, and we haven't even launched it. And so there's no doubt we're going to go out and make some big things happen. And today, everyone can get, positioned ahead of that growth. Today, everyone can, go out there, sign up, and go tell people about what it is. And it's an even bigger opportunity in my eyes for people to go out there in the next 30 days and literally, just transform their financial world. Because you can get tons of people on the left leg and tons of people on the right leg. They can't buy it if they wanted to. We're not asking for any money, just asking someone to take a look. And we're finding out that people are responsive in a big way. And they remind you, it takes 14 left, 14 right to get to a couple grand a month. Only takes 40 left, 40 right to get to 30 to 40 grand a year. It only takes, 67 left, 67 right to be 50 to 60 grand. So again, it doesn't take thousands of people like we got. Even small numbers can translate to a big difference. So Darryl and Pastor Mel, but we're going to give you guys the final thought on that subject, and then we'll close this thing out.
Well, I was going to hit exactly what you just said there. So I'll see if I can tweak it a little bit, but you just said it. When you take a look at the compensation plan, guys, if you want to help people out, now how many out there want to help people out? If you want to help your fellow men, fellow women out there, most of us do. The worst case scenario, I want you to go to bed thinking about this or get signed up tonight thinking about this. The worst case scenario, if you just found 3 people that you can help them by either traveling, because in Europe, lots of people travel, I think even more than a lot of folks in America, because it's just part of their DNA over there. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of travelers here as well. But when you think about it, if you just found 3 people and shared the information, you could get these free trips every single year. It's not going to cost you any money. The subscriptions, you won't have to pay them, and you get the free education. So ask yourself, do you know 3 to 4 people out of everybody that you know that you could plug them into one of these events that one of us are doing, or the company videos that are coming and all of this information, and share it with 4 other people? And if you can do that, you've got a couple of vacations, unbelievable places you can go to every single year for the rest of your life, and an education that can actually help you build a financial fence around your home that nothing can penetrate. So that's the worst case scenario. And then when closing out with just at the 100 people left, 100 people right, the 4 and 4 earning $400 to $700, that's ridiculous, guys. There's nobody does that that I'm aware of. And definitely when we grew up in this industry, we had to do a lot more of that to earn $400 to $700. But now I didn't get in this industry for that. But if you think about that, 14 and 14, less than 30 people on your team. And if you built just one leg of that and the upline support helped you build, that means instead of 14 and 14, you could theoretically only have built 14 of those people and literally have a team of have a team of 28 people and be earning anywhere from $1,500 to $100 per month. Guys, that just sounds ridiculous even saying that. And I know most of the leaders on our team and most of the leaders in this company, they can almost guarantee there's going to be 4 to 14 people in one leg going straight down. And the sooner you get in, the quicker you can assure that is going to happen. There is no debating that. The people that I know, and Todd, such as yourself and Pastor Mel, there's going to be a leg of 14 plus people, period. That's easy. And if you built just 14 other people, and you may only have to share with 2 or 3 over there that shared with 2 or 3 or 2 or 3 more, guys, that's $1,500 to $2,500 a month coming in. And right now, I want you to think about this. What if right now you just put an extra $1,500 to $2,500 in your checking account? Think about that. What would that do for you and your family right now? $1,500, $2,500 just went in there every single month. It's worth it getting going. And if you follow the system, ladies and gentlemen, in some point in time, whether it's a few days or a few weeks or a few months or a little bit longer, a little bit shorter, you're not even paying the monthly subscription because you just shared it with 3, or if the basic, you shared with 4 people. So that's all I got, Todd. This is the easiest thing I've seen. Yes, there's work involved, but as far as application and the benefits of what it is, I hate to say this, but it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, and I always point out to people too, when you look at the kind of money we're talking about, I mean, we're not charging people $5,000 up front like some companies, Darryl. We're not charging people $1,500 up front. We're not charging people $700 up front. We're not charging people $500 up front. We're not charging them even $400 up front. I mean, you can literally, it's $99 for the Forex. We got the $39, $69 or the $125 on the travel. I mean, affordable. This is something you're proud to sell to your mother, something you're proud to sell to your brother, something you're proud to sell to your pastor. Something, it's real services, unlike anything in the marketplace, uniquely distinguished. Uniquely solving problems for people, helping people have incredible experiences. Forget about the money. It's an amazing service you tell people about, even if you didn't get paid. And then when you say, wow, for this tiny low cost program I can get started with, I can go out and make that kind of money you just described. Again, that's unheard of. So, hey, Pastor Mel, speaking of sell it to your pastor, we're going to finish on you. Your final thoughts. We'll close it out.
Man, I so appreciate you guys, because what you're saying is absolutely 100% true. I'm getting ready. Our church, we're about to do another study. We've done it once before in the past. You guys can see this. Everybody's probably heard of our brother Rick Warren with the Purpose-Driven Life. And for me, it's like this. It's about purpose, because it's the thing that's most important that we spend the least time and effort in. But when you really look at it, why do so few people really tap in well enough into why they were created, what their purpose is? It's because they're spending so much time chasing profits, trying to make a living, trying to put bread on the table, keep gas on the car, a roof over the head. So all of the time and all of the energy that it takes to do that, there's a little bit left just to even think about purpose. We have an opportunity in front of our faces that we can switch that for everybody that's going to get in position. Because now you're living on residual income, and you're no longer just trading your time for dollars, but because you're in position, because you're invested, everything that you're looking for is coming, like Coach just said, month after month, year after year. So I couldn't be more excited than I am. And I was just telling somebody watching this broadcast, it's not even about investing in the company, even though this is a perfect company to invest in. The leadership is impeccable. But the reality is, will you invest in yourself? Do you believe in you well enough? And do you think that you are worthy enough of this type of investment? And if you do, you need to make the investment in yourself. And I believe, I'm a witness, that if you do, the best is yet to come.
Amen. And by the way, today that investment is zero. If you don't feel like you're worthy of zero, we got to have another class.
Come on. 2 or 3.
Exactly. So yeah, again, get pre-positioned today. We're going to be back on Thursday. We got Darryl and Maria Roberts. We're going to have the brand new slideshow. You do not want to miss it. Thursday night, I mean, invite as many people as you can to Thursday. If you invite 10, you're going to wish you invited 100. If you invite 100, you're going to wish you invited 1,000. I promise you in the next 30 days, no matter how hard you work, you wish you worked harder. It's people who go to work. Sometimes it's not always when you go to work, or I should say it's not always how hard you work, but when you go to work. Everything you do today on this side of the equation, before it is even launched, is worth 10 to 100 times the work you do on the other side of the equation. I mean, now is the moment to turn off the TV. I mean, just hone in like you've never honed in. We've got scripts we can send you that are working incredibly well. If you've not gotten those scripts, reach out to Pastor Mel, Darryl, whatever leader that you know in the company. Most people have the scripts. Reach out to me. Happy to forward that to you to help any one of you go out there. Every day you could just be sending, the messages. I was doing a Zoom earlier. While I was doing the Zoom, I was literally copy, paste, sending out some messages. And I had two people like, yeah. Oh my gosh, give me the info. Tell me more about this. I mean, I'm on one Zoom and I got people like, okay, yeah, I'll get that over to you. I mean, so it's literally, that kind of energy, that easy. Again, be back Thursday night, 6 o'clock California time, 9 o'clock East Coast time, 2 a.m. in the UK. A shout out to Mahmuda, Mama G, Stacy, and all those that stayed up super late over there in the United Kingdom. Across the pond, any of our French team, 3 a.m. for you guys. So with that, we're going to close it out. See you then. And God bless. Bye, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Love you guys.